Who is that? Me? Okay. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, dear Mark, dear American soldiers, our friends, drodzy nasi polscy żołnierze, I wanted to come here to Rzeszów today to tell you in person how grateful I am for your dedication, for your professionalism, for your presence here. And in fact, you follow the tradition of thousands of American soldiers who help other nations to defend their freedom and independence. And now in need, you and we do the same to our brothers in Ukraine. Yes, I am really grateful of all of your activities here. And please believe me that all of us in Poland, not only me, but all of us, all the Poles really truly appreciate your role here and your presence. If you love us, stick with us, it's as long as possible. I chciałem bardzo podziękować nie tylko naszym amerykańskim sojusznikom, żołnierkom, żołnierzom, obsłudze rzeszowskiego hubu, lotniska Wiesiące. Chciałem bardzo podziękować polskim żołnierkom i żołnierzom. Robicie wielką rzecz. Jestem tu dzisiaj także po to, żeby przypomnieć wszystkim Polkom, Polakom, ale też całej Europie, że tu w Rzeszowie dzięki wam w sposób możliwie bezpieczny, niezwykle intensywny, każdego dnia możliwe jest przekazywanie pomocy Ukrainie. Ukraina przetrwała rosyjski atak. Ukraina wygra tę wojnę, prędzej czy później, w olbrzymiej mierze dzięki wam i wam, dzięki polskim i amerykańskim żołnierzom, służbom, tym wszystkim, którzy tu w Rzeszowie Wiesiące zorganizowali ten największy hub, który codziennie zaangażowany jest w jedną z największych logistycznych czy logistyczno-militarnych operacji w historii Europy po II wojnie światowej. I wasze zadania są tutaj nadzwyczajnej wagi. Tak naprawdę nie ma w tym słowa przesady, że losy naszej ojczyzny, losy Ukrainy, losy Europy i całego wolnego świata, w tym Stanów Zjednoczonych, w jakiejś mierze zależą od tego, co tutaj robicie i w jaki sposób to robicie. Jeszcze raz chciałem wam bardzo podziękować. Za kilka dni ambasador i żołnierki, żołnierze ze Stanów Zjednoczonych będą obchodzili 248. rocznicę odzyskania niepodległości. Nam, Polkom, Polakom i Amerykankom, Amerykanom nie trzeba tłumaczyć słowa niepodległość. Mam wrażenie, że dlatego między innymi tak świetnie ze sobą tu współpracujecie, bo słowo niepodległość w naszych sercach i w amerykańskich sercach znaczy dokładnie to samo. I jesteśmy gotowi też poświęcić tak dużo tu w Polsce i tam w Stanach Zjednoczonych na rzecz niepodległości i wolności także innych ludzi. Jestem z was bardzo, bardzo dumny i jeszcze raz bardzo dziękuję wam wszystkim za to, co tu robicie.
Thank you, Prime Minister Tusk, for coming to Yashanka Base Cluster. This is the tip of the spear. American soldiers standing shoulder to shoulder with Polish soldiers here and across Poland. This is the embodiment of our defense cooperation. You coming here to Yashanka Base Cluster is our 4th of July present. Thank you for a wonderful 4th of July present by coming here. U.S.-Poland defense cooperation in 2024 is working. And I was so pleased to see here this morning a number of Ukrainian soldiers who are training at Yashanka Base Cluster for battle back in Ukraine. At this facility, multinational coalition and industry partners are on the front line supporting Ukraine with essential parts and repair. Razem pozostajemy silni, niezależni i bezpieczni. Prime Minister Tusk, I cannot underscore enough how pleased and honored President Joe Biden was to host you along with President Duda at the White House in March. This year is special. We celebrate two anniversaries. 75th anniversary of the founding of NATO, the longest lasting and the most successful alliance in history, and 25 years of Poland's membership in NATO. Then Senator Biden in 1999 was one of the leaders in the Senate to advance the bet that it would be good to expand NATO to include Poland. 25 years later, we see how good a bet that was. We see how valuable the alliance has been to Polish society. Od 25 lat razem ćwiczymy, razem działamy, razem jesteśmy bezpieczni. Jesteśmy silniejsi razem od 25 lat i będziemy silniejsi razem przez kolejne lata. President Biden is looking forward to hosting NATO leaders this summer in Washington to celebrate NATO 75 years. The goal is to set the course for NATO's ability to defend our future together. This is going to be the most ambitious summit since the end of the Cold War, showing NATO's ability to adapt to new and evolving challenges and threats. At the Washington summit, NATO will advance the implementation of the alliance's most robust defense plans in decades, strengthening our collective deterrence. Collective defense is working in Poland in 2024. One thing is clear, and Mr. Prime Minister, your presence here today is proof of this. We must continue our support of Ukraine. Now is not the time to turn away from Ukraine. Poland certainly has not turned away from Ukraine. The world has witnessed firsthand the power of Polish society to quickly and decisively mobilize in the face of Russian aggression. Poland has shown the world it is a humanitarian superpower. On behalf of President Biden, we say dziękuję, dziękuję, dziękuję to the Polish people. Since 2022, this country has told an incredible story through your actions. Poland stepped up to help neighbors in need, serving as both a humanitarian heart and soul and the logistics hub in the global response to help Ukrainian people. 7,000 trucks from here into Ukraine just since November's. The Polish people have served as an example for Europe, for our allies and for partners, and for people and nations around the world who value freedom. Poland and the US are sending a message to Russia and to Putin that no country will be allowed to redraw borders by force. Poland, of course, is an amazing example and leading the NATO alliance with defense spending exceeding 4% of GDP. We know this military equipment that you see outside, the Abrams tanks, the other equipment is expensive, but you are doing the right thing. Poland is investing in state-of-the-art military equipment, the same equipment that the US military deploys, ensuring that our two militaries are interoperable. Because as President Biden has said, when our allies and partners are stronger, we are stronger. And it's been Poland that has been the humanitarian heart and hub of our efforts. For that, the world is grateful. You have served as an example for the region. You have served as an example for our allies and our partners and for people and nations around the world who value freedom. We're all standing together against authoritarianism. Thank you, Prime Minister, for coming to Base Cluster Jeshanka. Thank you for Poland's amazing sacrifice over the years, for your continuing partnership with the United States, and for your special friendship at this particular time. Dziękujemy.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.